Hello, Pisces, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach. I help you choose growth and the healing of your inner roots. I'm sorry, my eyes went for a second because right outside my window, the Cooper's hawk family that lives in my backyard, they just flew up into a tree. So I was just checking to make sure that my cat was still safe and alive and with us. All right, back to you. I have an intuitive reading for you today. This is going to look at your inner and your outer worlds and the interaction between the two. I'm going to go left to right with the cards. Looks like we've got Breach, Seven of Cups, Inspiration, and if I'm remembering correctly, we had this last time. The Death inside. That sounds wrong. Death inside. That's not what I'm talking about. And Guile on the outside. Interesting. So we've got a couple sevens, and then let's start. Yeah, okay. My guides say to start on the inside. They're also saying not to ignore the hawk. So the hawk is a message. And especially that hawk that's in the tree is a Cooper's hawk. And Cooper's hawks have the symbolism of you are what you become, what you eat. So literally what you feed yourself, what you nourish yourself with, you become. So if that is healthy thoughts, healthy practices, you become that. If that is thoughts of value, you become that. So just keep that in the back of your head. We'll see if we can tie that all together. Now this Ace of Flames, this Ace of Feathers, talks about that creative spark. And that feeling that it's the right time to do something. Now we have the Death card, which means that this feeling is more profound and deep than what we would initially think. The Death card is all about transformation and a door opening up to you. So this creativity is literally opening up a new door for you. I want to say that it's going to feel a little bit like a trapdoor, not that you're going to be stuck in it, but that it leads to somewhere completely unexpected. And there's going to be some mystery and some discovery along the way. So you may think that this ace here, this inspiration, that you're going to be on one particular path, but you're going to find that it actually brings you to deeper and deeper levels of growth with yourself. And not only do you experience things that you weren't expecting to experience, you experience an evolution that you were not expecting. So I've got it in my head that Monty Python, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. So even though I'm telling this to you, I still see it opening up in layers that are more profound than what I can convey to you right now, because part of the joy that you're going to find is exactly what you're going to find. But this, I believe we're bringing this message to you right now because there's going to be a split in your path, where it's going to feel easiest to go a certain way with this creative spark, to develop it in a certain way. And that way is going to feel like quick returns, quick payoff. And it's going to be quite attractive because of that. There's going to be another way that's more shadowed, more mysterious, where you're not sure if it's going to lead you to the Garden of Eden. You're not sure if it's going to get you exactly where you know you want to go, but yet you feel something really interesting and really compelling about this path. So even though you may have more, let's say, for example, you may have more monetary assurance, like this will bring you more money, you're still feeling like, yeah, but there's something else that draws me here. I'm feeling pulled this way. So just be aware that the energy is going to split at some point, and you're going to be given a choice, an opportunity to choose. That brings us to our outside cards, the Breach and the Guile. Okay, I want to ask my guides if this is someone in your environment or if this is about your path. This is about your path. Okay. So this Guile card here with the squirrels, the Seven of Swords, this is very similar to what we described. Looking for the shiny object on the outside or the depth, the beautiful shine of the pearl found deep in the ocean. So are we going to get distracted by the sunlight on the water, or are you going to go diving very deep for that pearl? This goes very well with the Breach card as well. It's something unconscious or something just below the surface awareness that will pull you down to that deeper level. It may feel like it may manifest in your world as suddenly everything's going wrong and nothing's flowing correctly, or I'm finding one problem after the next, and it may feel very tempting to give up. But remember, we're going to the deeper levels. We're going to the higher levels of evolution. So all of this stuff coming up at you and getting in your way and seeming like it's taking from you or taking away from the joy of this experience, it's bringing you into, I want to say, consort with that deeper level. You guys are telling me to draw 2 more cards here. Okay, so this is literally like the luck at the end of the rainbow. The world and the, oops, we just lost someone. The world and the 10 of Cups. Fulfillment and the goal achieved, destiny. Moments of happiness and bliss and contentedness that are the goal, the destiny, what you're looking for, and they're beyond your idea of what they could feel like. That's how big this process is going to be for you. The accomplishment is going to be so big that the joy you will feel at accomplishing it is beyond anything you have felt so far. That's part of the reason why it seems like there's going to be problem after problem, because the payoff is so big. I don't know, it may be Thomas Paine, and I'm probably not going to quote this correctly, but something like that which we, something about, I'm sorry, I'm stumbling here. That we esteem too that which we achieve too cheaply, we esteem too lightly, something like that. So if we get something too easily, we don't think very much of it. We don't value it. I could also say that's why childbirth is so hard. That's why it's so painful, because when you invest so much pain and so much of that process into yourself, you're not going to just abandon that child because the process of creating it and giving birth to it was so difficult. It's no different here. In fact, we have the idea of an egg cracking, which is birth, right? If it's been difficult to give birth to this, you're not going to dismiss it as something that was so light. You're really going to take it seriously, and you're going to get such a big reward from it. So Pisces, this is grit. This is having staying power. This is going with it, because this is a bigger deal than we think. This isn't just a pretty idea up in the sky. This is a big journey you're about to step on. And I hope that this reading gives you the inspiration and the courage to fulfill this to the completion, because it's going to be so amazing for you. All right, Pisces, thanks so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. If you find yourself on this journey already, I would love to hear about it. Or if you want to reach out and just let me know what's going on in your world, that's great too. So if you would like to learn more about who I am, what I do, and how I can help you, what I offer you, please check out the description below. And if you have been trying to sign up on my website for my monthly newsletter, I just fixed the problem 2 days ago, so you should be able to do that now if you're interested. I will look forward to seeing you here next time, Pisces. Have a good one.